All right, we're gonna start again. This is Daniel Charles Williams. Welcome to my channel. Just making an update video and a vlog. Just gonna go running my mouth a little bit. Just letting you guys know what I've been up to. Sold a couple of items. And you know, again, like I said before, nothing special. Just your everyday items. And there was I didn't have no special day, just kind of sold items randomly over just a course of time. I didn't have no special weekend. I didn't have no special, it was no big weekend for me or no big holiday weekend. I just sold items whenever. I think I actually sold, it was just consecutively. Like I sold items just, I probably sold items two, because I sold about 4 items. Like one day I sold 2 items, the other day I sold 1 item, and then a couple of days later I sold another item. So like I said, nothing special, but just sticking to the plan. All I'm doing is just listing, basically just listing the items and forgetting about them. I haven't did anything special. I haven't did any marketing. I haven't did anything like that. So like I said, anybody can do it. Doesn't take much. You just got to stick to the plan. Like I said, I'm going to go and show you the items that I sold, and you guys can just take a look at it, and you can just kind of see what I'm talking about. But I don't know if I already said, like I said, I'm in the garage again. The garage is still, it is what it is. Nothing special again here. Everything is still sort of, I don't want to say a mess, but nothing, no special nothing special. It just works. So I know where my stuff is at. That's just number one. I mean, you can have your stuff anywhere you want. Could be in a room, could be, could be any place. As long as you know where your items is, that's the only thing that counts. You don't have to have any special space, any special location, anything like that. Like I said in my previous video, I am looking to get a shed in the back of the house, and that's where my items will go. I will move my stuff in the shed eventually, but right now in the garage, items in the garage, I just try to keep them in order. So when I sell something, grab it, ship it out. So I do have some other items that I packed up. This is just one of them. Just packed it up. Grab it, packed it up, ready to go out. I'm going to drop them off in the post office in a few minutes after I'm done with this video. All right, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to go into the computer the old school way, and I'm just going to show you exactly what I sold, and then you can kind of tell me later on what you guys think of what I sold. All right, so here we are. Sorry if the screen is jumping, but it is what it is. I sold a pair of Gap capris. There actually was pants. They were just really short. I named them capris, but let me see. Did I name them capri? I did. I put capri, but they were just a pair of short pants, just kind of ankle high pants. Again, 50 cents. I got a price here as $14.99, but I believe I took an offer on those for $12.99, I believe. Again, nothing special. Just grabbed it from my usual spot for 50 cents. Sold it for $12.99. Okay, we're gonna go over here to this item here, to the next screen. Excuse me about my computer. It's like super slow, running like massively slow. All right, so I had 2 items lotted together here. I had 2 shirts, like a vest and a shirt, and I did sell that right for what it was. It was $8.89. Again, so 2 items. I mean, that's another topic that eventually we'll talk about, lotting things together. It does work. It takes a little bit more time, but it just all depends on what you have. If you have, I think lotting shirts, sweaters, and things like shirts and tops, I don't want to say undesirable, but I don't have I don't have big experience or good luck or, you know, selling shirts. Shirts just doesn't move that fast, just to be honest with you. So trying to make the shirts attractive by lighting them together works. But just listing shirts, just in my experience, and maybe I just, you know, maybe it's something I don't know. But shirts, I mean, they move slow. So lighting them together makes them move faster, I guess, in my opinion. But basically $8.99 for that. And 2 items, like I said, 50 cents each. $8.99, no problem. I'll take that all day. Next item here. Another one. Now, this is one I wanted to talk about. Now, this one I didn't take offer on. Someone paid $19.99 for it. Like I said before in the previous video, dresses, I mean, they do really good in most cases. An item I got for 50 cents. It was, I don't know the name, don't know the, I mean, it might be some type of name brand people might know. I don't know. But it sold for $19.99. I just grabbed it because it had really nice color. The quality was really good. And that's basically, that was it. That's why I got it. Got it for 50 cents, put it up there, and it sold. So $19.99. You know, good turnover in my book. Okay. And now we're going to go to, let's see. All right. So blazer. Now blazers move really slow, but blazers, in my experience, most of the time, is a good return for your money. It moves slow, but it's a good return for your money. Now, this item, I took an offer extremely cheap on it. I sold this item here for, I want to say $5. So sold it for $5. I didn't sell it for $19.99. Took an offer for $5. And, you know, obviously everything that I sell, I don't have free shipping. Buyer pays shipping. So $5 plus shipping. Obviously, you know, once you sell, you make a little bit of money on shipping, depending on how you structure it. You make about 50 cents on shipping. So I made 50 cents on shipping, plus I sold it for $5. So $5.50 for this. I got it for 50 cents. I just really wanted to get rid of it. I mean, it was really good quality. It was an made in Italy blazer. I don't know the name brand. I done looked these up here, and they sell about, I mean, all different prices. This name brand here, they sell all different prices. Got some people selling them for really, really high, and then I got people who sold them for, you know, for what I sold them for, $5, $10. But like I said, in my book, five, you know, I'll take $5.50 gross any day. All right, so it's better to get it out than for it to just sit there in my garage. So next item, this is another item, and I'm gonna add no, this is not this one, not this item. This is the one I showed already. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this one up. All right, so this is my last item that I have that I sold. I had this one listed for $12.99. Like I said, it didn't even have a name. I had it listed for $12.99. I took an offer of $7 for this one. Now, like I said, this one, no name brand. I don't even know what the name was on it. All I did was just sorted it was good quality. Like I said, color was good. Obviously it was a dress. It was a good size, and I listed it. So I took an offer for $7, and the buyer, I had multiple options. I usually, and I'll talk about this a little later, I usually have multiple options when it comes to shipping, FedEx, first class, if I have a first class option, or a flat rate option. So this person chose the FedEx option. It didn't matter what they chose. I still was going to make money off of shipping, right? So because this was a first class item, meaning it weighed less than 15 ounces. So I was going to go with a first class item. They was going to pay full price for shipping, and I was going to get a discount on shipping. So which I did. I sent it first class, and basically it only cost me about $3.88 to send it out. The buyer paid a total of $6 and I want to say $6.70. Don't quote me on that, but around that price. So I basically made $3 on shipping. So I sold it for $7, made $3 on shipping. So my gross profit on that was $10. I paid 50 cents for the item. So you guys tell me what you think about that. It was, in my opinion, it was a good deal. So someone else may say, hey, you know what, that's not a good deal, but it was a good deal for me. So basically those are the items that are sold. Like I said, nothing special, just pretty much just getting them out, listing them and getting them out. So they sell, get them out. Like I said, I didn't do nothing special with it. I didn't do anything to it. All I did was list it and let it go. All right. So, I think that's about it for that. All right. All right. So before I end the video, I want to talk about one thing, right? Or maybe a couple of things. I don't know. But I just want to talk about, I mean, there's, like I said, I call it business models, right? So there's several business models, right? There's whatever. There's, I don't know, numerous business models. Now I was looking up what people do, and I probably talked about this before. I was looking up, you know what I'm saying, like Know It to Flip It. I'll be following his channel. If you guys don't know about his channel, just go go over to Know It to Flip It, and you'll see how he flips sneakers and stuff. And he pays, say for an option, like he would pay, and I'll say some items he will knock out the park. And I'm not even gonna lie. You'll pay $25 for an item and you'll sell them for $150, right? In most cases, I mean, in some instances, but that doesn't happen all the time. Now, he may pay, say, $50 for an item, and he may sell it for $100. Now, and I'm just talking about just a different. I'm not talking about what he does. I mean, particularly, right? He does good. I'm not talking about him. I'm just talking about just your options. You weigh your options. Now, if you're just starting out, right, and you're looking at all these people flip these sneakers and get, it might not even be sneakers. It might be clothing. It might be clothing, but they pay up for the clothing, right? They pay up for the clothing so that they can get a so-called higher return. Now, say that person may pay, I don't know, $12 for something so that they can sell it for $24, right? Or maybe $15 so they can sell it for $25, or maybe even $15. They may pay $15 so they can sell it for $35, right? So, all right. So now $15 so they can sell it for $35. Now that is a profit for them. That's a gross profit of $20, right? If I'm not mistaken. So that's a gross profit of $20. Now, all right. So now I will pay, right, 50 cents for an item and then sell it for, just round it off, $20, right? So, you know what I mean? That's a gross profit for me of, right, $19.50. What is the better business model? Would you rather pay $15 to make $20, or you rather pay 50 cents to make $20? Now, you can pay 50 cents to make $10, right? Is that what is the better business model? I mean, you guys probably already know where I'm going with this. Now, you may have somebody who may pay $50 for a pair of sneakers, and sell them for $100, right? So basically, they made $50, right? But they had to pay up $50, right? So $50 out of their pocket. Now, if you're in that space and you can handle that business model, then that's all good. But if you're not, and if you're just starting out, are you going to pay $50, right? And all of this stuff here, again, is a gamble, right? So you're going to pay $50 so you can make $50. In my experience, what I'm saying, you guys tell me what you would do. Let me know what you would do. All right. You guys already know what I would do. I wouldn't do it. Right. I'm not, I'd rather buy, I'd rather pay down all day. Right. I'd rather pay down all day. I will pay the cheaper price and sell an item as much as I can all day over, paying $50. And I wouldn't even, on a day-to-day basis, like I said, just starting out, no, I wouldn't do it. No, I wouldn't. Now, if you pay $50 for a pair of sneakers and you sell it for $100, is there a chance, there's a small chance that person might do two things, right? Return, right? Or scam. Now, it doesn't happen often. I mean, in any business, there's a risk. Obviously, there's risk being taken. But me, just starting out, I don't want to go through that risk. I don't want to, you know, be into an item so much that if something happens, you know what I'm saying? Basically, not saying that you will lose the money, because if somebody returns it, obviously you get the product back, you get the relisted, but that money is tied up, right? You don't get it back that fast. So I would rather not choose that option, not just yet. You know what I'm saying? If I'm, over time when I'm there, you know what I mean? If I have the capital to get into that business model, then therefore I wouldn't do it. So what I'm trying to say is, like, don't get caught up in trying to chase someone else's business model, right? Just stick to your business model. Go get your items as cheaply as you can get them, as inexpensively as you can get them, and just enlist them, and wait for them to sell. But that's about it. All right, so I'm gonna cut it off. Guys, please subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up for my channel, please, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm out. Peace.